Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Essential Teas here, back with another video on DCTV and the Arrowverse. This week marked the return of Arrow Season 8, the premiere of the final season, and yeah, let's just get right into it. So first up, there was Batwoman. Again, I'm really liking this tone of the show, how it's kind of darker than, say, Flash or Supergirl, and just the whole Gotham aesthetic. I'm really digging it. And so considering this is only the second episode, they're really progressing this Kate and Alice relationship in a way that has me wondering what the future holds. I don't think Alice can just all of a sudden not be evil. She's clearly a little crazy. So is she gonna die, or is it all a long con and Kate's eventually gonna realize that she has to turn against her? I'm not really sure what they're gonna do with that, but I don't think there's any way they can make it out of this as sisters. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for Batwoman. I think next episode she'll be getting her suit, so that'll be pretty exciting. Then people will know she's her own hero and it's not just, and that Batman isn't back. Also, though, actually, in this episode, we got two references for which we never had direct mentions of in the Arrowverse before. Kate mentions Wonder Woman when she's talking to... Oh, what's her girlfriend's name? Well, when she's talking to her ex-girlfriend, she mentions Wonder Woman. And then later on the news podcast, the lady says... jokes, was this Robin's graduation? As in, is he the one wearing the Batman suit now? So there was a Robin too. And that just further adds to the mystery. If we know there's been a Batman, Alfred, Lucius Fox, and Robin, where are they? Are they all missing, or do some of them know where Batman is? So I'm really intrigued. I want to know more. Anyways, moving on to Supergirl. Lena is definitely gone off the deep end of mad scientist now that she's implanted her AI into Eve Tessmacher's brain. I wasn't really expecting that. What with the cliffhanger at the end of last season about Leviathan is everywhere. And clearly they still kind of are there in the shadows, but I thought that would have meant Eve had a more prominent role as Eve, not as a body for Hope. And that one part near the end really shocked me. What kind of building or company does Andrea Rojas have hiding literally behind her office in Catco? Like, how is there an entire other building, seemingly? It was like she stepped into some other world. It was really weird. Also, I wonder why William was tracking Kara into the sewers, like, when she left. Like, I don't really get that. But if he tracked Kara and then saw Supergirl there instead, how long is it going to be before he figures out that they are one and the same? And that is probably not going to be good for Kara. Now moving on to the Flash. This one, I don't know. I like this episode. They're definitely trying to progress the Central City citizen story and like Iris's reporting. And I think it kind of works. It definitely feels rushed considering they hardly did anything in the first 5 seasons. But I don't know. It's still got some interesting parts to it. They have a new reporter now, so they're growing their team. And then, of course, Barry had his visions of Crisis. I thought it was actually interesting that there's actually a wall of antimatter so that he can't time travel to the future and actually see it properly. But then when he went over to Earth 3, Jay Garrick showed him, or helped him to transport his mind to the future. And of course, then we see the wave of antimatter just destroying everything and leaving nothingness. Ralph, Killer Frost, Cisco dressed up as Vibe. They're all gone, and we see Barry dying. So I think he's definitely gotten to the point where he's probably going to have to make that sacrifice, but he's not ready to give up yet. I don't know. But it's definitely, the Crisis story is kind of dominating this for everyone's minds, especially on The Flash. Which is why the Bloodwork story, as of 2 episodes in, doesn't seem very developed. Like, they just had him briefly show up a couple times, and so all of a sudden he has powers, but now he's turned this other person into some kind of blood zombie with powers too. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but we'll get to see more of that in the next episodes. Hopefully we'll get some answers. And then finally, the season premiere of Arrow. I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't watched Arrow other than for the crossovers in the past years. This was my first time watching it as a standalone show, and I actually really enjoyed it. It took me a while to figure out that the Monitor sent him to Earth 2, and that Earth's Oliver Queen has died, and it's actually been 12 years, and now he's trying to convince everyone he's back. And there's obviously like some things, there's kind of subtle differences that we know to expect across the multiverse. Instead of Malcolm Merlyn being the Dark Archer, it's Tommy Merlyn, and Thea's dead, and that's his motivation. He has a couple run-ins with the Monitor, trying to make sure he's still up for the mission. And I really like how when he meets up with Diggle, we realize that that's Earth 1 Diggle. He took a breaching device from Cisco to head over to Earth 2 and help Oliver. And I think that was really cool, because now there's someone else who knows like more of the main cast from past seasons than just Oliver. But obviously we're watching, it's wrapping up, they're about to leave Earth 2, they've completed the Monitor's mission, and all of a sudden we just see this wave of antimatter just coming through the precinct or wherever they were. And it's straight out of the Flash's visions. This is exactly what he saw a crisis would be. And then everyone just gets vaporized in a similar vein as Thanos' snap. Except this time, they're just gone. There's no hope for bringing them back. And I was really not expecting Crisis to start so early. Like, Earth 2 is destroyed. And I think that was a big move, especially to do it on Arrow. Because the Flash has gone to Earth 2 multiple times. It has characters there that have been main cast, like Harry Wells and Jesse Quick. And I'm just wondering, are they still alive? It's very possible they could have breached out there. They could have been off-world when it happened. But at the same time, this could be a good opportunity to explain why we never see them around anymore. Oh, because they're dead. We can't see them anymore. But I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50. I'm not sure what they're going to do with that. I would hope in one of the next coming episodes of The Flash, they at least address it. They realize that Earth 2 is gone, and they find out the fate of Harry and Jesse for real. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. Of course, we've got huge Crisis set up, and there can only be more to come, so I'm really looking forward to that, really excited. And yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, it'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye.